So back on the French contrast training, this is going to be day 2. This is going to be more squat based. If you watched the first video, it was more hinge based. I kind of enjoy the more squat based session because it is more alike to jumping. So I want to walk you guys through my method to my madness on this second French contrast day. As I've stated in the past, I love starting with the extensive low level plyometric. I've been progressing up from just skips to now some multilateral single leg movements. So I'm going to start with side to side skips, but multi-directional. So I'm going to do this for about 30 seconds, 3 sets, and I'll superset that with some explosive med ball tosses, which you'll see here in a second. So here we go. I'm going to do some explosive kneeling med ball tosses. This is going to get a little upper body work as well as core, but really get those explosive motor units going prior to my French contrast. So here we go. All right, now I'm all primed and ready, so I'm ready to begin my French contrast training. I'm going to do 80% of my 1 rep max squat for 3 reps. I'll then rest 20 seconds, move to a really heavy plyometric. So I'm going to do a repeated hurdle hops. So I'll have 4 hurdles set up. You guys will see that here in a minute. Rest 20 seconds, then I'll come over here and I will do squat jumps with the tsunami bar. So I'm going to be moving a lighter weight really quickly. And then lastly, rest 20 more seconds and finish off with these band assisted jumps. So I'm going to use some overspeed training as well. Then I'll take my longer rest period of 3 to 5 minutes until I feel fully recovered to repeat again 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. All right, let's go for it. Finished up my French contrast, cleaned up a little bit, got some rest. Now I'm going to do my decel work with some kettlebell decel lunge drops. And then I'm going to finish out with some standing calf raises. One of the big things I've decided I'm going to do is, I think I was trying to accomplish too much at once. So I'm going to narrow down my training to 3 days a week and include some more basketball training just during this 2 to 3 month period where I actually have a league. So I'll start getting more work in that way, which will probably reduce some of those extensive low-level plyos during my workout, since I'll be getting a lot of those when I'm actually shooting around, dribbling, doing layups, etc., because that's basically what low-level plyometrics is. So just want you guys to peer into a little bit of what my overall goals are here so you can kind of understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. But we'll start with these kettlebell lunge decel drops. These are a lot of fun. Work on coordination as well as deceleration and coming in and out. Oh, God. 3 sets of these, and then I'm going to do 3 sets of calf raises, and then a 4th set will be just a single leg yielding isometric with each leg for anywhere from 25 to 30 seconds. So like I said, I'm trying to build some resiliency in the tissue and bulletproof, because part of it is, yes, I want to try to perform better, but obviously I'm realistic and I'm age 36, so you can only improve so much. But what I am doing is protecting the tissues, especially because I'm not playing 4 to 5 days a week anymore. So I want to try to build that up so I don't end up getting injured, fingers crossed, during this league. So here we go, second set. Finish up my last set, and then I'm going to go to the calf raises. So these only rest 30 seconds and jump right into the next one. This last set, I'm going to go up on 2 legs, just raise up, and then I'm going to stand on a single leg here, and I'm going to have to use this to balance a little bit. Finished up, pretty worn out. Like I said, just to reiterate, this is not for the faint of heart. This is definitely something you should do for a short period, no more than max 3 weeks, and you should definitely build up to this. Like I said, I've been doing some sort of explosive complex for months on months now, and even then I'm still pretty gassed right now, so I can definitely see why you got to be very careful with how you approach this with your training. But it is a great tool. The one thing I'll say that's a little different about this versus my other complexes is the other complexes I definitely feel like I'm more rested, but this is definitely kind of simulating a little bit more of a game style where you're hitting it back to back to back, so you're getting a little bit of that like hit to an extent, but you are resting a long period to let that heart rate recover and allow for you to max out for explosive intent. That said, I'm going to get some shots up and just do a little bit of ball handling and layups and things like that, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much I work out or work on my explosive training. I've come to realize that if I'm lifting more than I'm playing basketball, then I'm not going to accomplish the goal of getting better at basketball. So thanks for watching and subscribe. Hopefully this helped you out.